We head right to the Trop, the one with the new roof. It's the New York Yankees against the Tampa Bay Rays.
For the first time in over 600 days.
And Steven Matz taking his warm-up tosses. Steven coming off a good start against the Minnesota Twins.
Goldschmidt's ready. Matz is ready.
And a wave and miss, and he had him out in front. Nice job. And now it's Aaron Judge.
Judge had just 1 hit and 9 at-bats in the A's series. That one is cracked to left field. It's a base hit in front of Chandler Simpson. Hard hit ball and a single for Judge. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, 4 for 13 off of Steven Matz. Probably saw him a little bit with the Cubs.
Runner goes. Pitch is low. The throw goes into center field. Judge gets up and he will head to third. Stolen base, E2, and Judge is at third.
Yeah, for Nick Fortes, that's the 14th stolen base he's given up this year. It really should be an E6. Taylor Walls has got to catch that ball.
The runner at third and 1 out.
Infield is in. High drive right field. DeLuca back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. He makes the catch. Tagging is Judge. He'll score easily. Sac fly from Bellinger. Yankees have a run.
Love that the Yankees pressed the envelope right in the first inning when they got someone on. Now the Yankees have a 1-0 lead.
They had 1 hit all of last game. They have a run. They got shut out yesterday. So far, so good. And Stan works a walk against Matz. Here's Ahmed Rosario. 3 for 10 against the Athletics. There's a base hit. And it gets past Simpson and goes all the way to the wall. Chugging around third is Stanton. He will score. Rosario will stop at third, and the Yankees lead 2-0. A ball really misplayed terribly by Simpson.
Ahmed goes down and gets it. Yeah, and he's going down into the slide with that ball. It's going to get that bounce and go right over the glove.
Another defensive mistake by the Rays. What a terrible way to start the game.
Luis Hill starts last year. The numbers aren't bad, but it didn't look the same, Michael. Not much history against this Rays team. They've only had 18 at-bats.
Simpson has 18 hits, 17 of them singles, 8 infield hits. And he tips it into the glove of Wells, 1 away.
So a walk to Aranda, and the Rays get the tying run up. And now in the cleanup spot for the first time in a while, here is Yandy Diaz.
When you're walking that many guys, you're behind a lot of other hitters. You've got to capitalize.
Well, here's Yandy. Let's see what he can do with 2 outs and a runner aboard. That's a high shot back into deep right. That's got a chance. That baby's gone. Home run to right. Off the bat of Yandy Diaz. So the walk and the home run. Yandy's 3rd home run of the year, and this game is even.
He gets a slider that stays up and stays flat. We know how much power he has when he gets a ball airborne.
Of course, this is a start to this series. Perfect.
The first out, Jose Caballero, former Ray.
Caballero out on strikes. 2nd strikeout for Matz, out number 2 in the 2nd inning. There's that sinker that's up.
But for the most part, he keeps that ball in the top of the strike zone.
2 out, bases empty for Austin Wells, who pops one up. Shallow left. Out goes Caminero. Here comes Walls. Junior makes the running catch down near the Yankee bullpen. Good long running play by Junior Caminero to retire the side. The Yankees are gone very, very quickly. And Taylor Walls heads to first. And from 0-2, it's a free pass by Luis Hill. So Walls, who can run, is at first with 1 out. Here's Nick Fortes. Walls runs the pitch. Chopped to the right side. It's a hit-and-run single. Walls tears around second. He will make it to third. And the 1st and 3rd situation for the Rays, as Nick Fortes looked like he took another ball that was elevated. He loves the high pitch. And it's 1st and 3rd with 1 out. All right, here is Chandler Simpson. He's not bunting, grounds one to second. Chisholm goes to second for an out. Quick throw back to first, not in time, and the Rays take the lead. It was a really quick turn by Jose Caballero at short, but Chandler Simpson with his speed beat it out. And the Rays take a 3-2 lead. He's walked 2 now in the first 3 innings, which is very much unlike Steven Matz. And that brings up Judge as the go-ahead run. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that went close. The Rays.
The catcher is challenging the pitch.
Going to challenge it. And that is strike 3.
I'm going to tell you what, that's the best challenge of the year so far for the Rays. Look at this. He's set up in. That ball, the optics of it looks like it's a ball by far.
Yep.
And Judge is like, you've got to be kidding me.
All right, well, here's Bellinger with 1 out, 1 on.
Oh,
how about that? It's the change of speed.
The change of speed and right where he wanted it.
He's got 4 Ks. On we go to the 4th.
1 gone. There's Chisholm Jr. And a wave and miss. But if you're a student of or an admirer of pitching. And when Matz is on, he is fun to watch. Riching 2-2 and a wave and miss on that changeup.
Boy, does he look comfortable right now. And that's an easy inning for Steven Matz. Bottom four we go.
And Anthony Volpe both on the injured list right now. He's expected to go on a rehab assignment next week. I asked General Manager Brian Cashman, who's in attendance, how long he thought he would need. And while he wouldn't give a specific time frame, he said typically spring training you like guys to get about 55 at bats, and really he needs to work in the field to get his legs under him. So it will be a little bit of time until he is back. He was also asked if he is the starting shortstop when he comes back, and Brian Cashman said that's the manager's decision.
Williamson draws the walk. The third given up by Luis Gil. 1-on-1 out for Taylor Walls. And this one in behind the umpire. Alertly moving up to second is Williamson. Rays with that runner in scoring position. Ball's a little tapper up the third base line. That's going to be fair. And the throw is nowhere near in time. And he gets an infield hit with Rays runners at first and third. Nick Fortes due up.
And he bunts right back to Gil. Gil bobbles, goes home, got him. He bobbled, stayed with it, got the ball to Wells, and they get Williamson trying to score from third.
And we're through fourth.
2 up, 2 down.
Goldschmidt saying that he got hit.
And he's going to be awarded first base. Runner at first, 2 gone.
No team has great success against Judge, but the Rays have been among the best.
There's a wave and miss and a big strikeout. He gets Judge for the second time.
Bottom of the 6th inning.
3 pitchers for New York. The Rays have utilized 2. Well, let's see what they can do with Ben Williamson. Hey, that's one. That's going to be in there. Got some carry. A couple hops to the wall, and Williamson around second. He will hold with a double and another good at bat. I'll tell you, the more you see Williamson, the more you have to like him. So he's in scoring position to lead off the inning. See Taylor Walls now with a shot. It's down to bunt. Play's going to be to first. A bobble, and everybody's going to be safe. First and third. How about that? 2 men on with nobody out. Fortes.
Strike 3. That's a big strikeout for Hendrick. And he's going to challenge Nick Fortes. They have 1 challenge remaining. And he was wrong. So both teams are done with their challenges. Big strikeout for Hendrick.
And now it's up to Chandler Simpson.
That's going to drop for a base hit. Williamson's going to head to the plate, and he will score ahead of the throw. He had to wait to see. Bellinger was relatively shallow, and Williamson had to wait to see if that ball was going to carry or not, and then he hustled home, and the Rays pick up the extra run. Now lead by 2.
Well, that's going to do it for Hendrick. Boone signals for the right-hander with Caminero due up. 1 run in, first and second.
Simpson at first. And a fly ball into right. Judge will come on, and that's going to drop. He's going to go to second, trying to get a force. Safe there. So the bases are loaded. Golden opportunity for the Rays. Jonathan Aranda. Little tap right side. We're going to have to go to first. The Rays get Walls across the plate and another run. They're up 5-2. Aranda gets credit for a run batted in. 1 out. Now Ben Rice will hit in the place of Paul Goldschmidt.
Driven deep to center field. Mullins back on the track at the wall. He leaps. And it's a home run. He just missed making the catch. A pinch hit home run for Ben Rice. And it's 5-3.
Well, Michael, he reached into his glove and acted like he was going to throw it, so I thought he had it. But Ben Rice, instant offense.
Brian Baker will try to close it out for the Rays. And the first guy up will be Giancarlo Stanton. That one is blistered into left field. It's a base hit. So Stanton starts off the 9th inning with a single, and that brings the tying run to the plate. Now he's letting Rosario bat against the right-hander. We told you he has 3 lefties on the bench available. Up the middle and through for a base hit. Rosario with a hard single up the middle. And now the tying runs are on base as Stanton stops at second. And here's Chisholm. He's the go-ahead run at the plate. See if they have an uprising here in the 9th. Ground ball, second base. There's one on to first. Got him. A double play. Dan Fiorito will point to the dugout and say, look at that. I think they might not have gotten him.
And Jazz thought he was safe too. Yeah, they're going to check it first.
This is such a big challenge.
Yeah, I thought he had him too, but obviously way far away from the action. He's there.
5-3 Rays. New York first and third. One out. Grichuk has popped to second, struck out, and flied to center field.
There goes Jazz. The throw to second, not nearly in time. It's a stolen base. So now the tying run is in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Rays are an out away, but the Yankees also still a single away. Trent Grisham comes up to bat for Caballero.
He's also homered. It is only a bat against Baker.
And a popper right side. That's Aranda making the call. Rays running.
And the Rays beat the Yankees in their first matchup this season. The final score, the Rays 5, the Yankees 3, and the Rays win the opening game of the 3-game set this weekend.